Dear students, today we will discuss about graphical and mathematical representation for U percent and CV percent. Let us recap whatsoever we have discussed in the previous two lectures. First, that most of the variations in mass per unit length, they are related with other variations like variations in twist, variation in strength, and other characteristics. So if somehow we can control the variations in mass per unit length, we can control other variations also. Secondly, the variations in mass per unit length can be understood with the help of CV percent and U percent. So today we will discuss about graphical representation of U percent. Let us take this L length of the material, which is between two lines A and B. So L is the total length of the material that we have tested, and this area denoted by capital F represents the average weight of the material between these two lines A and B, where x bar represents mean value of the variations in mass per unit length. So capital F, this area is representing average mass, total mass of the materials between length A and B with average value x bar, and this area small f, upper sides means more mass, lower sides lesser mass. So it represents variations or deviations present in the materials. Therefore, graphically we can say that U percent is ratio of total deviations represented by small f divided by the complete total mass of the materials. So this is graphical representation for PMD, percentage mass deviations. Let us see a little bit that x bar is the true mean value for the distance L bar, where L is the total length of the material that has been tested. The section area capital F, which is limited by x bar minus 100% A and B. A and B are the two ends of the length of the material that has been taken. It shows the mean weight of the for the length capital F. This capital F is the mean weight of the length of testing material capital L. If cross section limited by the irregularity x bar AB is presumed, the irregularity U percent, which is percentage mean deviation, can be represented by small f, which represents deviations, divided by capital F, which represents mean value into 100. So this is your PMD, percentage mean deviations, and how graphically we can represent it. The graphical representation percent, let us consider variations are normally distributed. This is the distribution, normal distribution of the variations. Now it represents normal distribution. The central line represents the mean mode median. So x bar is the central line, and this distance, it refers to the deviation present in the materials. S means standard deviations. The value CV percent, that is equal to standard deviations expressed as a percentage of X bar. So S standard deviations divided by mean value into 100. So this represents the graphically CV percent mass variations. If deviations are more, in that case this curve will be more spreaded. There will be more spreading of this curve, and hence the value of S standard deviations will be higher. Closer the curve means lesser is the deviations, more spreaded it is means more is the deviations. So graphically we can see S divided by S means standard deviations divided by X bar into 100. This represents the graphically CV the materials. Now mathematically we had discussed earlier that U percent is percentage mean deviations, means each individual value, say xi, its deviation from the X bar, overall mean of the yarn mass per unit length, the deviations, and then we take the mode value and then summing all these. This is the total deviation divided by number of reading expressed as a percentage of X bar. This is the PMD. This is theoretically representation of percentage mean deviation in numerical terms, in mathematical terms. Xi represents to instantaneous value, means whatsoever mass per unit length you have collected, whatsoever variation, the values you have obtained that represent Xi. If you have taken 10 readings, means Xi will have 10 values. If you have taken 100 readings, there will be 100 values of the Xi. X bar represents the mean value of all these 100 readings or 10 readings whatsoever you have taken, and L is the total length of the material that you have tested. Now this is mathematically PMD. What is PMD? Now let us see how the instrument computes the value of PMD. Since in the equation X bar, the final your mean value can be determined only after completion of the test. However, what happens? The instrument displays continuously the value of the U percent. That means instead of taking deviations from the final mean, it takes deviations from the instantaneous value of the mean. Whatsoever material has been run or tested, by that time the mean value of that is being determined, and then it is computing the deviations of the readings from that mean. Slowly and slowly, as yarn advances, the mean of more length is being determined, means after every seconds the value of xi bar, this is not X bar, xi bar is being determined. So while computing it, it is taking deviations from instantaneous value of mean and then integrating means just summing up all the values and then express as a percentage of total length that it has been tested. So in this way, instead of calculating the PMD, means theoretically percentage mean deviations where deviations to be taken from final mean, the instrument computes the values of u percent from the instantaneous value of the mean. Thus, there will be a little difference in the results over the L. However, this will not be significant practically. Theoretically, we can say the value of u percent calculated is not exactly PMD. It is not exactly percentage mean deviation. It is a little bit different, but practically there will be no difference in the two values of u percent and PMD. Mathematical representation of CV. It's very simple. All of you might be calculating the value of the CV. Here the deviations from the x bar, the final mean, that is being taken, and the squared, these deviations they are squared, and then we find out the mean value that and square root of this. So this is your square mean squared deviations, mean value of the standard deviations, which is nothing but square root of the mean squared deviations. Now if you open out this bracket x minus xi bar and then calculate, it works out in this form. So for calculation of the CV, we are taking simply square of xi, means instantaneous value. So if there are 100 values, we are taking square of all those 100 values, and their mean, summation of xi divided by n, simply square of this means represents means. So since in the final readings we are taking the final value of x bar, hence the calculated value of CV, computed value of CV from the instrument, that is exactly what it is mathematical. So we can conclude that u percent is a little bit, very minutely difference. See it, there is very little difference from the PMD u percent. It's not exactly PMD because it is taking deviations from instantaneous value of mean. However, computations of the CV, it is exactly what it is mathematically, because here for calculations it is has to take the value of the XR. It is not taking deviations, it is simply taking all the readings, they are being squared and then kept in the formula. The relationship between u percent and CV percent we had discussed earlier, that if deviations are randomly distributed, if variations are randomly distributed, in that case CV is equal to 1.25 into u. However, if the variations are having a particular pattern, it is not having random deviations, in that case value can be between 1.2 to 1.3, means instead of keeping 1.25, the value may change 1.2 to 1.3, because the variations are consisting of random variations as well as the periodic variations. If material is having only sinusoidal type of the variations, in that case CV is equal to 1.11 into u percent. If it is having only triangular shaped variations, in that case CV is equal to 1.15 multiplied by u percent. And if there are rectangular shaped variations only, in that case u percent and CV percent, they will be equal, they will be same. So remember, if the deviations are randomly distributed, in that case it is 1.25 times, CV is 1.25 times the value of the u percent. However, they are consisting of say periodic variations and random, so the values range from 1.2 to 1.3 depending upon the type of the variations are present. And if there are rectangular shape variations only, in that case the value of C percent and U percent, that will be same. Hope you might have enjoyed the session. It is quite informative, and many a times the students, they gets confused what is U percent, what is PMD percent. Hope this session will be useful. Please write your comments to me and subscribe my channel. Thanks.